you clicked on this video, you've probably been wondering how to overcome depression and anxiety. Well, if you want to have peace, joy, and happiness, then I'm going to give you 5 tips of how to overcome depression and anxiety. All right, keep on watching. So the first step is to breathe and assess. I need you to do it with me. Breathe in, breathe out. Next, I need you to assess, meaning I need you to take a step back and look at the situation that is causing your brain to go on process overload. It feels like a hamster wheel running around in your head and you don't know how to make it stop. So that's the first thing I need you to do, to assess what's going on. Figure out the root of the problem. That one thing is causing all of these different issues to pop up and expand in your mind. And you feel like you're about to explode. You feel like Mr. Incredible when he was trying to find his family and figure out who was behind all of these mysterious deaths. And then when he got so close to it, he got captured. You remember those black balls that were like literally sucking the life out of him? That's how it feels. That's how your anxiety and depression feels. Number 1, you're not crazy. Number 2, you're not alone. And number 3, you need to breathe. You need to breathe and assess. Step number 2, identify the problem and stop the distraction. So like I was saying earlier, you have to get to the root of the problem. So oftentimes what happens is we have one thing that's weighing us down. Let's say it's money. Let's say it's a new job. And then that thing snowballs because we add all of these other things underneath it. So our brain compartmentalizes every single thing, and that's how it turns into a process overload. When really, the root of the problem is the first thing that you're actually stressing over. So what I need you to do again is take a step back and identify the problem. Once you identify the problem, then you need to go to step number 3, write it down. Sometimes we feel like we're about to explode because we don't have an outlet. So I need you to make that outlet, which is a journal. Get a journal if you don't have one already, or if you don't like writing, you can type it out. So grab your laptop and get the Word document, whatever you need to do, and just write out every single thing. Write out the big problem, which is the identifier. Then you're gonna take the smaller steps and everything that your brain is feeding you, every little thing that you can think of. And then underneath that, you're gonna put all of your feelings, how these things are making you feel, how it's affecting your everyday life. If you have trouble sleeping at night, if you are having mood swings, and for all of my ladies, if you're having mood swings that aren't even related to your period as well, you need to write that down. You need to track everything that's happening within your life. If you can barely eat, if you feel like you barely want to get out of bed, if you feel like you're all alone, I need you to write down all of those things. Then we're going to move on to step number 4. Talk about it. And I know what you're thinking. Girl,
are you for real? Like, come on now, that's so obvious. It's giving common sense, it's giving Captain Obvious.
Okay, all right, not too much.
Not too much on my girl.
I need you to talk about it because I can genuinely relate. Whenever I feel depressed or anxious, I feel like I can't talk to anyone. I feel like no one will listen to me and no one will understand. So I just keep it bottled up inside. And that's what drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. So you need to talk about it. So I need you to reach out to a close friend and I need you to let it all out. Sometimes all we need is for someone to just listen. Not only offer a solution, but to just someone to vent to us. So I need you to find that person you can vent to. It could be your best friend, it could be a mama. If you feel like you don't have a friend that you really trust and you can talk to, I need you to check your friend circle. But while you checking out people in your friend circle, I need you to go over to BetterHelp because they have a bunch of therapists over there, and you can talk to them as well. If you feel like,
okay, well, I don't really feel like spending my coin to talk to a random stranger and trying to dump on them.
okay, then I need you to do another secret, something that has genuinely helped me with my depression and anxiety. I need you to talk to God, the big God, G-O-D, and that's on period.
I love God. You love God? What's wrong with you?
Baby, don't knock it until you try it. I need you to just talk to God. Just like I'm talking to you right now. I need you to say, God, I need you. There is this thing that is going on within my life and I feel like I'm about to explode. I feel like I'm about to go crazy and I need you. I need you to tell him exactly how you're feeling. Don't leave anything out. Every situation, every problem that you feel like you are facing, to God. I need you to talk to him. I need you to let it all out. And the last step, which is give it to God. So everything you wrote down from step number 3, that's exactly what I need you to give to God. I am a witness. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. My depression and anxiety did not go away until I gave it to God. What I did was took what I wrote down and I said, Lord, I am giving this to you. I don't have the strength to carry this on my own, because you feel like you're weighed down. You feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. I don't know if y'all remember those cartoons that as a kid where you saw like the piano would fall on the main character and he would just like get dizzy and then faint and pass out. That's how you feel. Like I feel like that. I used to feel like that for so long, and it would just weigh me down. It would get to the point where I wouldn't even recognize myself because I would be carrying this heavy load. And I'm here to tell you, like, you're not going to see a change until you give it to God. So what I need you to do is pray about it by giving it to God. Every single thing that you wrote down, you're going to give it to him. You're going to say, God, here is all of the things that I'm struggling with. Here is my depression and anxiety. I don't want this to control my life anymore. God, I need your peace. I need your joy. I need help. I can't make it on my own. I cannot do this by myself. God, I need you. And you just need to give it to God. And once you give it to him, the last thing that you really need to do is let it go. You need to let it go. If you need to cry about it, if you need to scream about it, if you need to punch a wall, okay, wait, that's another bill. Hold on. Maybe not punch a wall, but you kind of get the gist. If you need to take a few boxing classes, oh baby, yeah, take some boxing classes. If you need to let out some steam by going to the gym or riding your bike or whatever, get into the mindset. And also what you need to do is get out of those environments that are triggering you, that are making you go into those depressive and anxiety type of episodes. If it's social media is the reason for you getting into a depressive episode or anxious episode because you see everyone's lives like in this picture perfect way on Instagram or Facebook, I need you to get off of those. I need you to replace it with reading a book or trying a new hobby, painting, hiking, paintballing, mountain climbing, whatever. I need you to get out of that funk. And the way to get out of that funk is trying something new, giving it to God, and having faith that he will get you out of this depressive state. So if you want to try this, if you really want true peace, if you really want true healing, and if you really want to feel just absolutely better about your life, then try these 5 tips and let me know what you think down in the comments below. All right, you guys, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye guys.